Welcome to Power Code Music. In this video we're going to talk about the Fender Blues Jr. Amplifier, the last tube amp I will ever buy. This is my Fender Blues Jr. amplifier and it's my favorite amp. I love this thing. Its reverb is the best I've ever heard for me. It has a full, rich, fat, clear sound that I've been looking for years. So when I plugged in my semi-hollow and hollow body guitars into it, I just, hit me at the core of my heart. I love that sound. It's fantastic. So I got this on eBay for $450. It was an open box, and when I got it, it was like it was brand new. It was fantastic. Now, 3 months into having it, I was going to use it for a recording session, and I plugged it in, and the fuse blew. Now, when the fuse blew, it took out my power tubes in the amplifier. So what I had to do is buy a whole new set of tubes that cost me about $100. I had to make sure everything matched, and I put them in. Now, when I put them in and I turned the amp on, I then had a buzz that was so loud it sounded like a beehive in the room. It's completely unacceptable. I did everything I could to get rid of it. I have Furman power conditioners in my studio, and so I'm getting clean energy, and all my research pointed to there was a biasing issue with the amplifier. So what I did was I called a authorized Fender repair shop in my area, and I said, hey, I got to get this fixed because this is my huckleberry. This has got to work. So they said, well, bring it in, put down $100, and for service, that's what we have to have. And what we'll do is anything that needs to be done to it, we'll apply that $100 to it. So now I'm looking at, all right, I bought the thing for $450. I bought tubes for it, which was another close to $100. So now I'm into the amp for $550, and now I have to take it in for service again, which is going to be another $100. So now the amp is costing me $650. I could have bought a new Fender Blues Jr. 4, which is what this is, for that price, and I could have got a Fender warranty. And some people may think, well, maybe you should have done that, and maybe I should have. But I have a limited budget. There's only so much money I have to spend. I needed to spend that money on something else other than maintenance. Hence my problem. So with that, I'm pretty frustrated at this point, as you can tell, about this. So here's why I'm kind of done with buying tube amps at this point. Number one, tube amps are obsolete technology. It's been around since the 50s. The tubes are toxic. You can't just throw these in the garbage. You have to dispose of these in a special way because of the environment. These things can be very dangerous. They can hurt you. And not only that, but the maintenance, as I just discussed, can be very expensive. And so with that, the argument of tube amps over solid state amps, for example, has been raging on for a long time. And sound has always been really the big differentiating factor. Well, with Fender's new, Tone Master Amp series technology that are solid state amps, their technology has raised the bar to where they have released 2 models of previously vintage popular tube amps, which are the Fender Twin and the Fender Deluxe. And these 2 new solid state versions of those amps, those old tube amps, are absolutely on par with what the old tube amps sound like. So that argument of superior sound for tube amps over solid state amps are basically fastly, and most people will argue now, have become a thing of the past. So when you look at solid state amps now, you don't have to spend $70 to $100 every year or 2 years to replace your tubes. You also do not need to spend, ongoing time and energy on your maintenance for these devices. Not only that, the devices are much safer because they don't have the toxic tube technology in them. They use far less electricity as well. And then you get down to the bottom line is they're far less expensive to purchase, outright. They're lighter. The bottom line is we get down to sound. When sound is no longer an issue, for instance, when you're recording, your people that listen to your music, they're not going to be able to tell the difference. You most likely aren't going to be able to tell the difference. And if that's the case, then there's no longer an argument. So this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? It's going to break my heart, but I need to sell. I'm going to sell my Fender Blues Junior 4 as soon as I can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Fender, in regards to their, their Fender Tone Master Series, until they release a Fender Blues Junior solid state version for that. As soon as they release that product, I will be the first in line to buy it, because I love that rich, full sound of the tube amps. And if I can get anywhere close with a brand new solid state version of the Fender Blues Junior, I'm gonna do it. I will be the first in line. Well, that's about it. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. Hey, I'd love to hear your comments, so leave a comment in the comment section below. More than anything else, click the subscribe button on your screen right now and join our group. We have new videos coming out every week, and we would love to have you be a part of our team. Also, while you're here on the channel, listen to some of the music and look around at some of the other videos. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you soon.